So here we go. They are fast. Balls are set up. One race to 11. Rocket looking hungry. The fist in the pounds. And they're going to go at it. We got action, Clay.
Right on.
And it's not going to take half as long as any of that.
That was interesting.
Rocket don't play around. Rocket gets on the table, man. It's boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if you trap him.
Yeah,
don't matter.
Rocket's been waiting on the launch pad for a while, so I'm sure he's ready to blast off.
I like what Rocket say, the hot seat or the cold seat.
Yeah.
Depending on what you like, you know what I mean?
Cold piece right now. I know one thing, Oscar will not pass for a Russian. He ain't Russian anyway.
The Rocket, man. You gotta love it, man. Yeah, win by 3.
We got Oscar on the break here.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one.
Looks like he makes the wing ball, gets kicked up table. He'll have position on the 1 ball
and nice.
Position on the 2 ball. The table's pretty open. I don't see any big trouble with this rack.
Yeah, no. This is Oscar's going to switch into a new gear.
Yeah, Oscar's going to be in go mode this rack.
Yeah.
See if he can keep it together and match the intensity. So he got a little short on this 2 ball, but I don't think it's going to really matter much. That 3 ball is pretty available.
Exactly. And Oscar just doing work.
Just went 1 rail out and kept the 8 ball from becoming an impeding ball, so it looks like he's just going to pinch here, come off of the side rail, get position on the 4. Should lead him pretty easily back to the 5. This doesn't look like it's going to be any issues.
Do you know something different here?
Yeah, his pace.
There it is. There's that pace.
Like I said, it's going to be interesting to see if he matches the intensity of the last one or if he's going to match the intensity of his opponent. And I think right now what he's trying to show Rocket is that, hey, I can do your game too.
That's exactly what it's doing. It's a little gamesmanship going
So
on.
it looks like he's just going to come down 1 rail to the end rail and maybe spin back out. And, oh no, he's going to punch back out towards center table. So, oh no, that was pretty much what I saw on the first one. As long as he stays outside of the 8 ball here, he should be good to go. What a treat. We've got number 2 and number 3 in the points here for the Moscone players for the U.S. We got Morris with 178 and Oscar with 161.
This is what they do.
Both trailing Shane by who's got 217 points, but it's one of those things. I think everybody's always kind of looking at the taillights of Shane, and that was pretty dicey coming into the corner that steep. Looks like he dodged that bullet, but
I don't care.
Didn't seem to matter much. I thought he would have stunned it a little bit more, but doesn't think it's going to be any issue. How you doing? So Oscar gets the first one.
Oscar draws first blood in, and he says, "Listen,
run.
You know what I'm saying?" He says, "Come on." Oscar says, "Come on." I know y'all think what you think. He said, "But I'm gonna show you a little something." So they're going at it.
Yeah, the last match, it seemed like their breaks were keeping the cue ball further down table, and it looked like he really kind of brought it back up. 1 ball missed the side pocket and came back up. Let's see what Rocket does here. I'm guessing he's going to try to squat the rock or come out 1 rail, try to keep it from getting kicked. That seems to be the problem when
Rocket breaking good, real good.
And there it is, squatted it dead center. One ball goes on the side. 2 balls hanging. 3 balls available. There's really no issues with this racket. I think we're going to see a slug match here, just back and forth.
And I'm telling you, reminiscent of Plush Pocket. Insane.
Yeah. I was actually hoping to make to that event, but had some other stuff going on. And, this is actually the first Mez I've actually been to. So
Nice.
thanks for the opportunity to sit in the booth with you, man.
Of course, my brother.
Appreciate it. Yeah, this is just going to be tic-tac-toe from here. There's really no issues. I mean,
And it's good. You know, I like a good old-fashioned shootout.
Yeah. It's interesting how, like you say it all the time, you know, styles make fights.
Styles make
and
fights,
this is no exception. From the difference from the last match to this match, we got one of the players is still the same player. He's playing differently to match the style of the player he's currently playing.
That's exactly what's up, because he knows. You know, they just going on. This is punch, counter, punch, let's go. And look at Rocket. Rocket's on point, man.
I mean, that was just a stun with inside to get shape on the 7 there. He's just gonna go around and short side the 9. He's like, whatever.
Yeah, let me get dead straight. Hold on. He said, hold on. You realize how much you could learn from the Rocket if you just was on the road with him? That's 1-1, having fun. The finals, 1 race to 11. Oscar Dominguez versus Hall of Famer Rodney the Rocket Morris. Put some respect on his name.
No doubt. And, you know, it's interesting talking about the styles thing. The last match, the first 2 games, actually the first game took twice as long as the first 2 games.
I'm got you. That's right. And listen here, you heard it here first on the Mez. Rocket Science is now available. That's his DVD. If you contact the Rocket on Facebook and you order the DVD straight from him, he will sign it. A Hall of Famer signing your DVD.
You know, it's funny, is I just bought the digital download 2 days ago before I heard him make that offer, and now I regret that because I could have had him sign it. And
right.
I suppose I'm sitting right here. I could have him sign anything I want to.
That's right. There you go. Rocket likes it.
So it looks like we have a little bit of a situation here. I think the 2 clears
If
the
that
8.
if that 2 clears the 8, Oscar's going to shoot it. And he's looking at the 3 ball, so it fits. And I think I'm just gonna say this: win, lose, or draw. Look at this smart guy.
Wow.
This guy he's so sick. I think win, lose, or draw. This today prepared Oscar for the China Open.
That's right. He's actually getting on a plane tomorrow,
exactly.
right?
Exactly. You know why? He gets to play a super offensive player like Rodney. He gets to play an offensive, defensive mastermind like Vilmos. He had all kind of games, tight, blowouts, you know, him losing, all kind of stuff. So this is great.
Getting spun and
swinging.
Will he trap him behind the 6 ball? No, he's left it out a little bit, but the 2 ball is not exactly favorable. I'm thinking
there's no ducks here.
Play something. I'm not exactly sure what. I can't imagine we'll see some sort of safety here unless you can thin that 2 into the corner, which it doesn't look like.
We know they're gonna do something slick.
Just gonna put them under the 9. It looks like. I don't know. 3 ball between them.
Right here.
Looks like he sold it a little.
Right. I mean, he has an edge. Rocket might just jump out the window here and cut this ball right in.
That wouldn't surprise me.
You know what I'm saying? He might just cut this right in. If it was a little bit different, he can spin this ball right in. Or he can play that bank safety.
No, there it is. That's what you said. He pinched basically. And sometimes you gotta know when to punt.
Exactly. Rocket's smart. He knows what's up, but he also doesn't want to sit there and have that fight with Oscar.
Yeah, safety battle with Oscar is not a favorable challenge.
Exactly. Who wants to do that? Okay. I'm on. Get the shit over here, brother. Grab the big chair. Come on, grab the chair. Big thing.
Sit right. No, get right. I'm good right
now.
All right.
We join in the booth. I'm just gonna be whispering to my man Amar Kang, AK-47 in the house.
How you doing out there, folks?
All right, and we got some. So I'm good. I got my man Clay, and I got Amar King.
How you doing? How you doing?
So I just get to sit in the middle and enjoy the festivities. And Oscar comes with another late shot. Yeah. So what makes him so tough, Amar, besides the obvious defense too? What else is there? You played him a lot. You know what makes him tough.
He never gives up. You
That's
know,
it.
he's always grinding.
That's
he
it.
never gives up. So, you know, you could be up on him and he's still fighting. You know, so
Yes.
when you're playing him, you have to play your best the whole match.
The whole man?
Yeah, anytime you got to do that against anybody is tough.
For sure. I like
You
that.
know?
That's what I'm saying, because they'll say, oh, he plays a lot of defense. It can't just be that.
Well,
It can't just be that. He does. He slows the train down.
Look, defense don't put the 9 ball in the pocket.
Amen. That's my brother right
But you
there.
got, you know, he plays good defense, but he runs out. People don't see that because he does it in more of a calm way.
Exactly.
It's a little bit more. It's not like real flashy.
Yes.
You
yes.
know,
Yes.
keeps it real simple.
I like that, Amar. That's perfect. It's not flashy. It's simple, so you don't get everybody jumping on you. Wow, this is super amazing.
Well, no,
The
but
guy's tight.
you can watch a guy run out.
Oh man.
You could watch a guy run out, and if he's running out with a certain type of a tempo and a stroke, it looks like he's a run-out player.
Yes.
But then you can watch somebody run out, and they run out a little bit different pace. You know, stroke might be a little different, and it looks like, oh well, he's not really a run-out player.
Gotcha.
Well, you can't win playing pool with these top players in the world unless you run out.
There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Meanwhile, Rocket makes a great hit, and Oscar's looking at a 2-ball here. So I want to know how you learned to kill the ball so good, Amar.
You know, when I first started playing, you know, with my cousin Tony
Yes.
also.
Tony
you know,
Johan, for people
yeah.
who don't understand.
And we
T-Rex.
saw a lot of like the Filipinos playing.
Yeah.
You know, like just that's who we were kind of interested in playing.
Yes.
And so for me especially, I mean, I loved watching Efren. If you just watch him play, he would hit the ball at different pace
Yes.
than anybody else.
For sure.
Not that other guys weren't good, real good, or equally as good. He just did it different. And to me, I just thought it was really. I liked it.
Yeah.
You know, because he can come with a hard shot.
Yes, he can.
But he can do things that a lot of players can't do because they don't know how to move it that way.
That's it. That's what it is. All right, so right now, these guys are just going back and forth at it. Styles make games, and the Rocket is having some serious, he's just controlling that rock. He's like, listen, I'm going to put you in some problems. And if you don't get out of that problem, Clay, then I'm going to get out on you. And you saw that break. That break is scary. Rocket's breaking scary right now. That break is kind of, you know, it's ridiculous.
Spreading them out, that's for sure.
Well,
Yeah.
here's another reason why. If when Oscar, you know, people don't realize how good he jumps.
Oh,
and
come
how much
on,
it
man.
gets him out of. I mean, people realize it, but there's another. You know, yeah, he's got defense.
Yeah.
But this is a very offensive shot.
It is all day. And he's super good at these things.
Yeah.
Jump and put you in trouble, jump and get out of trouble.
Just got an extension on the extension of his jump cue.
He don't play. That is sick individual. He gives the wave of friendship. And last question, Amar, we're gonna stick on the match.
Yeah.
What do you think of when an opponent gets lucky on you and they give you the hand?
You know, to say
The
that.
hand,
the
forgive me hand. Yeah, I got lucky.
You know, I mean, to me, that's all cool. If you don't do it, it doesn't faze me at all because it's part of the game.
There you go.
You know, I mean, I don't do it. It's not because I'm glad I got lucky. I mean, at the end of the day, when you're
Everybody gets
competing, I don't want it that way. But I tell you what, you ain't gonna get lucky and then say, you know what, I feel really bad about this. I'm just gonna go
let
ahead
me go
and
and
shoot.
Amen. Amen. Because somebody said, a good player said, it forces you to acknowledge that I got lucky.
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, to me, I don't even. I mean, I would if the rules were different.
Yeah.
That's how you get rid of that, you know. But I mean, it's cool when people do that.
Yeah.
I don't do it. Like I said, it's not because I want to win that way.
Yeah.
But it's part of the game.
For sure.
I'm just happy I'm keeping shooting. You know, I don't want to. In other sports, when they get lucky, they don't say, "Hold on, man, let's make an apology real quick before we inbound the ball."
That's right.
I'm
That's
sorry
right.
that we.
Good call.
I'm
Amen.
sorry that he tipped it into my hand and I shot it and made it.
Yes.
Let's hug real quick before we start. Let's hug it out on, you know.
That's right. That's right. That's beautiful, man. I like that. All right. We're on the match. Rocket is handling it. That's a beautiful kick to safety right here. And, you know, this is Oscar's wheelhouse. He's about to kick this ball, or thin this ball, back down table, and let the war begin. That's a miscue from Oscar right there. And look for Rocket, I seen Rocket squeeze under this 6-ball if you felt
yeah.
like it, right? Go bank that ball down table and you're in jail. Yeah.
Got out a little bit.
Yeah, it's got that a little bit.
You got the 3-ball down there.
Yeah. Either way, there's traffic. You're going to need ways to get down there and hit this ball, Oscar.
How long have you been playing, Amar?
Ooh, about 20 years, but I took 5 years off. 5 years I didn't play, so about 15.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, Oscar Dominguez. Looking like he's coming from the backside of this ball to probably catch the long rail, put the deuce back up table and keep Rocket away from scoring. Oh, and that's rare.
Yeah. That's a hard shot to shoot too, because when you got to hit a ball that thin,
yes.
and that table moves on you just a hair. Because I shot a couple shots where I had it had a thin shot, and that ball moved right when I hit it. I saw it move. Already was done.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much. I
No,
mean,
it does not.
If it just moves a quarter of an inch,
You're done. By the time he gets to that ball,
eighth of an inch, you're done.
Absolutely. Well, Rocket looking to get out here, and he looks in good form. He looks ready.
Yeah, I think that's the last of the safeties we're going to see in this rack.
Yeah, there's not going to be a whole lot of that.
Rocket's hitting the ball good.
Yes.
You see,
I like that demeanor. I've seen that a couple of times. When Rocket has this demeanor right here, there's nobody can stand in his way.
You just gotta watch. You get your popcorn.
Exactly, because it's definitely showtime. A threat to get out anytime he gets up, and if when he's in line, it's you're cooked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
If he doesn't have to come with a shot or do anything, he's gonna burp. But you'll look at shaking his head a little bit. And he's about to drill this right to the long rail and get perfect.
Hey, I don't care if they're 5s.
He's gonna get to that side rail, long rail, and get perfect. That's what makes him dangerous right there. Yeah. I told you. You can see it in his demeanor. That's what I like about Rocket. That's what I like about him. Like, he knows the shot he has to play, even if he, doesn't like. He's gonna play that shot.
Well, I think that one of the things I hang out with him on, the one thing that I'm trying to really learn from him is one thing, and I think it's all the best players in the world. They got the same tempo on every shot. Just because the shot's a little tougher, they might think a little bit more when they're standing up, but when they get down, it's in a very close range to how much time they spend down on the shot every shot.
Yes, it is.
And a lot of times, one of the biggest mistakes people make, I find myself making. That's what I'm working on. Is sometimes you get on certain shots, and you see it a little bit more difficult, so you end up taking a few more strokes, and you do that. And sometimes you get away with it, you make the shot, but you're messing yourself up coming up for the rhythm of your whole match.
Yes.
You got to learn how to stay in that little certain range every time, because guarantee, if you ask any pool player, whether they're amateurs, when they find themselves taking too much time, or if they find themselves shooting way too quick than their normal routine, when they miss that way, they miss so bad. And even for players, you miss by a mile when you miss that way.
Yep.
But if you just miss with that same rhythm, at least if you miss, you're close.
Right.
I'm not saying you're going for close.
No, that makes sense.
But when you get off your rhythm, man, the misses become 6 inches.
Right.
4 inches or 3 inches.
Yes. All right. Here comes Oscar.
So that was a dry break, huh?
Yeah. Rare one. It's breaking good. Big O looking this.
There's been a lot of dry breaks with this on this table.
Yeah.
They're getting a lot of movement with the 9 too. If you've noticed, the 9 is going down by that bottom corner a bunch, and that's surprising. It's usually staying.
So Oscar right now
Gets that 7 out of the way.
drifting right into the position zone.
I think.
Yeah,
No, we got a shot.
He's good because he's looking at it like he's just gonna pop this and slide right over.
So you're over in Sac, right?
Yeah, Sacramento.
philosophical conversations going on
Yeah, it
here.
was.
Sound waves that cruise across the nation.
Yeah.
I think she was just overcomplicating the
Hello.
description.
Does anybody own the blue Prius parked in front of the roll-up door? Come here.
Come here.
All right.
Does that
No.
ring not go up table? It's just inside.
Yeah, no, he's just making sure he wants to get on that 4. If that angle
Yeah,
is
he
slight,
might. He might have to shoot this into the corner just because shooting the shot and forcing it.
right?
I think he's thinking maybe the bobble's there.
Yeah, you hit that facing on the side
Yeah,
pocket, it
just-
gets
yeah.
super tight quick.
Yeah, it is. Good call on one. Got a little bobble, man.
Yeah.
Rodney can dig in with the spin here. It's
Yeah,
not
he could-
easy.
He could spin it with some left, you know,
Right.
a lot of left. Go rail first, and maybe
Right.
come 1, 2 rails, 3 rails down by the 9, and then come in towards the 4.
Well, look like he's gonna do
Oh,
a
no,
tighten
he's-
up.
Oh, okay.
Tighten
Oh, he's
up.
gonna kick it. He's gonna kick
Yeah,
it.
with the tighten up, thin city.
Wow.
Look
Oh,
at
wow.
Rock. Look at Rock. He's gonna get it too. It's gonna get it.
And he hit it with a good speed.
Yes, he did.
You know, a lot of people, I don't know if people pay attention to it, but I tell you what, man, Rodney kicks, he kicks unbelievably well.
Yes,
Unbelievable.
I agree.
And if you notice, even when he kicks, he don't take any more time. Same amount
It's
of
like he
stroke.
knows.
right.
Seemed a little rushed on that one.
It's a good opportunity for Oscar to get out. Yeah, he has a shot. He just wants to make sure he gets
Yeah.
good on his 5.
Yeah, yeah. This shot here, you just want to just make sure you make this 4 because the 5 to the 6 gonna be pretty close to the same, no matter Yeah, he
Stuck it behind
He
the
slide
slide.
over.
Yeah, that's a. I thought he might just want to stop it there, but maybe he had a little angle.
Yeah,
Always better off shooting. Jump cue.
Oscar's man
Got
saying,
his break.
yeah, he's jumping with the break kid. Man, it's his boys. I want to ask him why he switched to the break kid to jump that way.
Well, see, the jump cue, it's not the one his other jump
Yeah.
cue doesn't have enough power. It's not heavy. The shot he had to jack up, make it, draw it back, spin it. Sometimes with the other cues, you don't get that action.
There you go.
He
See?
was trying to put more
love
energy
it.
into the cue ball.
Yeah, he needed more spin on it, more power on it.
Right. Meanwhile,
And I'll tell you what, those Mez break cues,
they're
I got one,
monsters.
man. That's
they're
awesome.
monsters.
They're monsters,
Not only
bro.
do they break good, they jump unbelievably well.
Yeah.
Unbelievably well.
Yep. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
Look at Rocket, man. Rocket just going to work
Look
right
at
now.
this. No, it's gonna roll out.
Little
Look,
love
look,
bump.
little
Little
roll.
love Rock's like, what's going on?
Well, there weren't many spots on the
Yeah,
table.
the table.
but that-
I was talking to him earlier. I said the table's not jumping right now on the rails. It's playing heavy. You know,
Yeah.
it's not boinging off the
Yes,
rails.
yes, yes.
Because when you
agreed.
hit that shot, that speed on these tables,
Yeah.
usually, or on a diamond, it
It's
can be
out.
where it's boing, boing, boing.
How about that boing, boing, boing?
Wow.
Man, this guy's
Boing, boing.
he's just sick, man. He's sick.
Yep.
And this is what I'm talking about. Like, come on, man. He was tight under that ball, and he just came with the shot. He did not care. Like, thanks CSI, our sponsor, Mark Griffin, soon to be opening up Griffs in Vegas. Stephen Kwan, Ozzie Reynolds, and Mary Kaufman. Make sure you check out the Bar Table Championships in Vegas coming up. My man Clay's heading down there,
Spectators.
spectating. Man, Rocket blasting off. He got tight on that ball. That cut at that was ridiculous. How tight was that cut, Amar?
But what I told him earlier before this match is I said, I want you to go back into those days when you used to have that long curly hair mullet. Back when you were in your 20s.
Yo, you don't. I don't know, man.
Oh, that's funny.
Rocket's nasty. He gets off that blast off and he gets you. And the one's gonna dress up if the two
Honestly,
don't check
two
him.
doesn't. Yeah.
He's looking at the 3,
You got a good shot.
right? He got the
Well,
time.
actually, I think he's good. I think if he can draw this, I don't know if he has the angle to draw underneath the 2 on this side towards the rail and just get that angle for to get position on the 3.
He's about to just gave himself a chance, and if he doesn't like it, he can duck up. But I don't know what the advantage is. If he doesn't get to that tangent where he's at, where on that 3, he's in trouble.
Yeah.
So
No, he got a shot here, top left, and I just. Yeah,
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he didn't want to play safe.
yeah,
See,
that's what I thought.
See, against a guy like Rodney, you gotta shoot. In my opinion, you gotta shoot that ball with top left, come into the side rail, end rail, and just go towards the 3. You gotta get very unlucky to not get a shot. And if you don't get a shot, you can at least play safe because when you play a guy like Rocket,
Oh yeah,
you know he's gonna hit the ball.
yes he is.
And now you've had a shot.
Right.
Now you gotta hope that you get a shot.
I like that.
And then the shot you get ain't better than the one you had.
Amen. Yes. Yeah.
Unless he fouls, you just gave over control.
And
Yeah.
you know, Rocket's gonna. Let's see what Oscar does.
Under
He's
the
looking to
8,
just
huh?
keep that control, keep the pressure on Rocket because he doesn't want to sell out. You know what I mean?
I think
He
he got a
did.
shot. You got a shot.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, you hit that
Hit it?
shot.
Like
Wow.
a beast.
Wow.
He's gonna back cut the 3 and hold it, or
Absolutely.
no, he's going around it.
Rocket don't care.
That-
He don't care, bro. He knows he can make
See, that's where
prices.
Rocket's so experienced. Is he knows, he saw there wasn't really much there. That's why I wasn't sure what he was going to do.
Right.
But he knew that he's just going to bump into the 4.
Yeah.
And at worst case scenario, you can play safe.
Right. And if he doesn't like it, then he shoots. If he does,
Yeah. And if it comes out good, it comes out good.
and he's just attacking.
That's definitely Rocket's style, though, man.
Absolutely.
I hit it too hard.
A little long, huh?
Well, he cut that other ball right in. He can play. He can put that 8 on the Brunswick if he wants to. He might just cut this right in.
He's gonna
Bank, should he?
Banking it.
Well, he said either shoot him into the rail or he's gonna make him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oscar making sure that he gets this game. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's a big game.
Yeah, you can't have the train. The train's already on the track. You don't want to give him no ammunition.
Got crickets.
That you? Your phone?
Somebody over there.
Oh. And that's a good shot. 2 rails and out to get there. Making moves. I thank our sponsor, Mez Q's, the official Q sponsor of the Mez West State Tour. Make your way down to any of the Mez tourist shops and actually check out the demo cue. 6 shafts available for you to try.
And for anybody out there looking for cues, I can tell you, I switched to a Mez, and you don't get much better than that. You really don't. I mean, any Mez cue I've picked up, if you pick up the butt, they feel so solid. They feel really, really solid. You can't go wrong.
That's it. Wow. That 2 floats up.
Yeah, it's got a shot.
Yeah. You have to come past the 6 to play the deuce, right?
Yeah. But he's gonna have to.
Is he straight on or then?
See, he got a little bit of angle.
He's gonna have to. I don't know what kind of angle he's got, but he might have to go low right and spin it. Yeah, he's gonna have to spin it around 3 rails. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Right into the line.
4 or 3. Yeah, 3 rails.
Right to the line.
What a shot.
See ya. How was that for some
Oh,
control,
yeah.
Omar?
That's control. The only person that had control like that was Janet Jackson. She made a song about it.
Kenny Koo says, what's up, AK-47 in the house?
How you doing there, Mr. Kenny Koo? Best cube repair guy around here.
Oh, he just complicated things, it looks like.
Around a lot of places.
You know, Kenny Koo's a stand-up guy. He's very good cue man.
I've had the same tip on. Actually, I finally changed it, but I had the same tip on for 6 months, 7 months. I didn't need to even change it. I just changed it because I figured I gotta change it. It's been so long, but it looked the same.
There it is. All right. And so Oscar gets up with, I don't know. What's the play here, Omar?
Let's see. I can't see Oscar's in the way. Let me ask him to move real quick. Tell him
Yeah,
to turn
yeah,
the
okay.
commentary.
Looks like he's gonna try to go behind the 7 here. Just keep the 3 ball on the head rail.
Yeah, if you could, if you don't get in their way while they're shooting.
Yeah, this is a tough play here.
You actually does. There you go. And that's what
Yeah.
Oscar does best. You know, he
I
limits your opportunities.
Yeah.
Now he's jacked up over there.
Yeah, he
7
just
ball.
didn't have much, but that was
Yeah.
the right shot. I mean,
And that's the time that you win or lose when you don't have much.
yeah.
And Rocket answers.
It's drifting. Doesn't look good, you know.
All right, so what's the trouble spot here, Omar, to get out?
Really, this shot here, the toughest shot in this is getting from the 3 to the 4. You know, because even though it's ball in hand, he's got to still hit a good shot because the way the balls are laying. Yeah, he's got it this right
This
shot.
is it?
Go this way.
Coming into
But
the line on the 4?
But that's if you get on the 4, you're good.
So you like this line right here?
Yeah, that's the best. I
Do
think
you
that's
hit
the
this
best.
the other long rail? You hit this long rail
No,
too?
he
or
can
just
go right
the first
there.
one?
But see, he hit a little. He hit it good, but he hit a little too hard, I thought, for the speed.
Okay.
I wouldn't have tried to use this rail
Yeah,
on that one
right.
because the only thing that can mess you up is if you get close, froze on the rail, or
Of course.
straight, or just a little angle. Now you got to flirt if you're froze.
Yes.
If you're not froze, you got low, you got guaranteed low, and the only way you could is this to get
As it
straight.
gets straight.
Right, for
Gotcha.
sure. You got no options.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Makes sense unless you hit it like
I mean, you
that.
still
No,
got a
but
good
no,
shot.
you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Playing devil's advocate.
It was just the angle he had. Now, if the 3 ball was a little bit, further, that's just a game of inches too. If the
Right.
3 ball was
Right.
2 inches more towards the pocket he made it, then you do play the rail, you
Yes.
could bounce. But the angle he had,
Yeah.
you had the speed to hit it. You were going to end up close to that rail.
Gotcha.
And if you overhit it, you could have not got a shot.
Yes. Well, hey man, well it's good. I like this. I like a good old fashioned shootout. I want to
Yeah.
see it. Best person wins.
Yeah.
Hill. It's the only way I like it. I want to see Hill every time somebody gets up on the TV table. And what's Oscar thinking about here? Why is he not shooting his 5s?
Well, I think he's debating if he wants to go to the side rail where he's at and come back out towards the center of the table. But I have to shoot this ball and play the 6 in this corner down here on the bottom left
Right.
side.
So looking to get right under
for the
Oscar.
short side?
Yeah, just get right over there by his right arm.
Yeah, get
right
under
where his
Oscar.
right arm is.
Right.
Like that.
Right there.
And he missed it.
Yeah.
Saying it rolled off.
Well, I'll tell you what good players tell me. don't hit it at a speed where it'll roll off.
Yeah.
Every time I tell them that, that's what they tell me. Well, don't hit that speed where it's going to roll off.
You played off with the nipple, huh? It's
He don't
interesting.
care. He don't care. Rocket pumps this right in.
Play with inside to the other side of the 7. Wow.
Yeah, I knew he looked like he got a little tough, that angle.
To where it was?
Yeah.
You roll up on?
Because he had to use inside
Right,
English,
a little
and
something.
he was on the rail.
Yeah.
When you use inside English, high inside English, you're
Yeah.
on the rail,
Right.
on that type of shot where you're not just rolling it, that's a hard shot. High inside English, when you're close to the rail
Yeah.
pros, that's one of the hardest shots.
Believe that.
Because the cue ball, it just
Starts to
lot
turn
of-
into a masse, yeah.
Well, it just grips different. The contact point becomes very fine. There's no give when you're shooting that shot.
Yeah. So what you do here, Mark? You roll up on the 9. What are you doing?
If the 6 goes, I'm just gonna go ahead and power it in, get shape on me. Whether I got it, I can.
So
draw
you
it
pumping
straight
it,
back.
draw straight
Yeah.
back like the little
Side
the
rail.
Strickland shot, side rail, and
side
come on
rail
out.
to Oscar's left,
Right.
little side rail. And
Yeah.
Either if he can hold it over there by the Andy Clark sign,
Yeah.
or if he's got to go to the rail and come back over this side of the table.
Right.
I wish I could combo it.
I wasn't thinking
How about that? How about if you do that? Get out of town. Get out of town, Dominguez.
Not what I was looking
What's
at.
going on right now?
It's 3-3, huh?
3-3. Tony Rodriguez, Remax, Gold Coast Realtors, Ventura, California. Ra Hanna, Amar Kang, and Clay. What's your last name, Clay?
Murray.
Clay Murray in the building. We're very privileged to have Mr. Amar Kang here, professional player, breaking it down for you guys. And Oscar just came with an anomaly.
Really good shot.
That was a good shot. And that's what commentating is like. I'm just gonna tell you guys out there, if I make a call wrong, I do not care. That's not my job. I'm just here to give a scenario and let all you brainiacs in the chat room break it down.
That's right.
That's all I do. So
Hey, it's
that was
just,
a
it's
good
just
job.
like if you watch the golf channel, one guy might be talking about you got to do this on the swing,
Yeah.
and somebody else is saying, well, I don't think that.
exactly. You
That's
know
why
what
it's
I mean?
commentating and
That's-
spectating.
Exactly.
Everybody got their own
Exactly.
opinion.
They can keep it too. All right, Oscar. He's gonna come with a big break here because he's trying to keep Rocket in the electric chair, the 9 ball,
Wow.
and in the
Doesn't
men's
count.
tour it doesn't count. Spots up, but he has a shot on the 1.
Yeah.
He's straight in on the 1, and this is a good old-fashioned shootout. And it's exactly what he said. The styles make games, and the pace of this, Oscar knows he has to keep up with the Rocket. You know what I mean? He has to keep up because Rocket takes 1-2 games, and that's 5 games. You know what I mean? He turns them over quick. But it's good to see. I like Rocket's decision making when he goes to shoot those shots. He already knows. He's seen the pattern 15 million times.
Yeah.
So he knows what the right shot is.
Is it a race to 10?
It's 11, bro.
11.
Yeah, race 11. One race. These guys staying in line in order to do. So you go forward or backwards here, Omar? What do you like?
You gotta go. I think he's gotta go forward,
And two-
top right.
two rails?
Spin 2 rails, yeah.
Okay.
2 rails out. I think if you... It's hard to see how much angle.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
from here.
it is.
Yeah, exactly. But I think he's taking your shot because he's looking at the return angle for his rail target.
Yep.
That's all he's staring at. He's staring at 2 rails down. He's like, I'm not going to run into the 6. I'm not going to get close. I need to get right around it. I need to get right around it.
Made it good.
Yeah.
A little long.
A little overzealous right there. But he definitely has the power to recuperate from here.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what it is. That's what you good players do, Mario. If you guys get out of line, you fix it.
You gotta.
Yeah, you know what I
You
mean?
gotta come with the shot.
Yeah.
Good thing is he got the right angle. At least he's straight, so all he's gotta do is make it. You know, he ain't gotta worry about bumping in the 9.
Right, they're doing something.
Yeah.
So but how do you keep your shape here? This is tough, right? You're gonna have to
This is just a
Pretty
good
good
shot.
stuff.
that you
nice
learn
straight
when-
stun. Stop shot. Like that.
like that.
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
That's that shot you work on when you first start playing, but no matter how good you get,
You have to
it
keep
always
up.
gives you trouble.
That's
I mean,
it.
not trouble, but it's
Well, that's the
always
one that's going
something
to
you
make
Yeah,
that fall
yeah.
under stroke.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd like to thank the official rack sponsor of the Mez West State Tour, the Turtle Rack, available in groups of 2. Check them out at www.westmestatetour.com.
So Ross,
He's breaking the ball so good.
Yes, he is breaking them
When
right
they
there.
switch sides on
there's
that.
no shot.
See the
Did
short stick
switch,
come out?
yeah. He's right there. He
It's
might jump
automatic,
it.
I mean.
He might jump it.
Yeah, he's got to jump it, I guess.
Yeah.
Shot.
Everything Rocket does is just like, yeah. You know what I mean?
It's very quick.
It's like, okay. I gotta jump this ball? All right.
Doesn't dilly-dally, does
You
it?
know what I mean? I like it. I wish I could play like that.
Yeah, that's a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he's super confident. And he played that ball there. He played that. If I hung
He
that
got so
ball
much,
up,
he just got so much experience. You know?
That's what it is?
It was. I mean, it's being talented and great
Yeah.
mixed with experience.
There you go.
It's,
Because
uh,
I
it's a-
got a lot of experience and you still hit balls bad. You know what's funny? If I'm my opponent and Rodney does what he just did right there, I'm scared. Because that means next time and stuff, when he gets up, the focus meter is on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gonna tighten up the reins a little bit on the next,
Yeah, exactly.
next inning. Don't give him another chance.
I've seen him. I've seen him just click that switch. And I would love to see Rodney in a winner breaks format.
Just hit that 6. Huh? Oh, I missed
Oscar
it.
just, yeah, Oscar.
Oh,
Oscar
looks like he's
just,
still.
it's like Oscar has a wheelbarrow, right? And he goes to the junkyard and he just puts trouble in it and he comes back and he dumps it. Then he goes back to the junkyard, gets some more trouble,
Here's,
and he just keeps you in trouble.
here's your delivery of trouble.
Exactly. Here you go. Like you're just uncomfortable all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just uncomfortable.
It's like being in the dentist chair.
Yeah. Then I don't like it. And then he's so he lives for these little chess battles.
Yeah.
Right? He lives for it. He gets you in that cat and mouse game. You don't have to like it. I'm stinking. I'm like, yeah, look at him. He can make this ball. He can not make it. He can bump him. He could glue under any of those balls on the side rail. Look at this guy, man. Come on, man. For real. He broke the balls up. Now the ball goes. He has a pocket. Here you go. Rock's going to the air.
Been seeing a lot more of that lately.
Rock going to the air.
Yeah.
He jumps good.
Yeah, he does.
He jumps good. And he changed jump cues. He had another jump cue before.
I'll tell you what. I played a guy in this tournament. I think his name was Alex. Can't remember his last name, but I'll tell you what. He jumped the ball so damn good. I couldn't believe it. He's, not a top
player,
notch
right,
player,
exactly.
but a pretty good player. Good ball pocketer. But the way he jumped with the dart
Dart
style.
stroke.
But I've never seen anything like it. I mean, he hit the ball so pure. He jumped probably about 8 or 9, 10 shots. It's not that he made them, but they were so hard, they were hard to make. I mean, he was jump kicking and thinning balls a quarter inch. That's all you could see. That's how accurate he was.
Wow.
I've never seen anybody jump
And
with
you've
that
been
kind of
around,
control.
so if
Yeah.
Amar says this guy jumped to pretty tight circles and control.
It was,
You believe that?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I just kept playing safety on him because I told him, I said, I just want to see you keep doing that. It was so good.
Jump yourself into a deficit. That's what you want to do. All right. Oscar hit that ball real clean. And in the chat and watching, when we go off on these side tangents, I just want you guys to know, I want you to get the perspective of somebody who's been around the game and who does this and is a professional, so that you can gain some insight rather than always just talking about everything. You know what I mean? So hope you guys appreciate it, what Amar Kang has done in,
Well, I
in the
think
book.
that's what they need. Like, even when there's a lot of other tournaments, you see,
Yeah.
you go, every sport, if you look at it, golf, basketball, they people watch, they commentate on the play, but then they break it down.
Yes.
And that gives people the ability to learn, because
To learn,
the more
yes.
people learn, the better people get,
Amen.
the more people play pool.
That's right.
And the bigger that it can get.
Absolutely.
But if you're sitting at home and, when I was playing golf and I was watching golf, I was watching them shoot. But, people enjoy watching them talk about the secrets pros do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it teaches them. Otherwise, people can't learn them.
Amen. That's why I do it. All right, and Oscar on the right side of the 8, he just rolls down and he's good.
I think what's nice about having people like you in the booth is that you get a perspective you won't get otherwise,
Yes.
and you can gain by proxy that way, something that you would never get, or it would take years and years,
Yeah.
or you'd have to pay for.
Yeah.
Exactly. He just walked the dog in that hole. Oscar makes his ball, he'll be up 5-3. And Oscar takes that game. Oscar moves ahead 5-3, going to 11. I'd like to thank our sponsor, West State Billiards Supply, best products at the best prices. If you're looking for a new or used diamond table, you can check them out at weststatebilliards.com. West State Billiards. And now,
You can't take off.
my man, Clay. Good to see you. Pleasure. All cross game, man. All good. All good. What's your wife's name?
All right, bro, you out here? All right, man, nice to meet you. All right.
All right. So here we go. Oscar to break, leading 5-3. So I have Amar Kang in the building, giving you the play-by-play and the down low.
Play.
Insight, as the brother would say.
And all I'm asking for the spectators to do is pay by play.
I like that. I like that. That's beautiful. All right. Good times. Okay, Oscar with a straight in 2 ball. He's been breaking well from now on.
Yeah, he's breaking good.
He's breaking them good. He's straight in shot on the deuce, and he's off to the races.
Yeah, he makes this one to get on the 2, he should be out.
Someone hit Steve's car. That's why.
Oh, the hit is
No. Steve, the photographer
register. Yeah.
That's why the cops are here.
The cops are out there. Damn.
And good shot by Oscar. You're listening to Raw Hannah and Amar Kang. Oscar Dominguez versus Rodney Morris. Oscar leading score 5-3, heading to China on Monday. Playing
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow to play in the China Open.
Oh, wow, he's leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
From here or back home?
Yeah, we're gonna
So
get
you guys
home
gonna drive home and then...
tonight.
Right now. We're home at midnight.
How far is it from here for you guys? About what, 5?
6 hours.
6 hours? What time's his flight?
11:30 in the morning.
Oh, so he's just gonna go home, crash out, get up early and get...
I gotta work tomorrow too, 9 a.m.
Oh, damn.
And Oscar gonna pop this 7 in. 8's lined up for the side.
Oh, what, to the airport? I think we're supposed to
And Rocket said that's okay.
That's
Oscar
right.
up 6-3. I'd like to thank the official tip sponsor of the Mets West State Tour, Zan Tips. You can check them out at zantips.com or contact Oscar Dominguez when he has a 10. But guess what? They do not last. Oscar gets those tips and they go.
What tip is he playing with? The Zan?
Zan medium.
Is that layer tip?
Yes. All right, the Rocket to break, and Rocket's been killing him on the snap. Breaking like a monster. No lead is safe when you're playing the Rocket.
Oh, it's a good
The
break.
one went. The one
7 went. No,
Seven's
no.
going.
Came
Still
dry.
tickle. 8's going.
No.
That's a lot of balls almost going.
Yeah.
Edward James almost goes in. Don't count.
No.
You need an OTW banner.
Yeah, we have some. I'm gonna get it. We have. Oh, just catching it. Oscar flirts with death there a little bit, but he gets on the 3. And here he goes. In and out. So you play the 4-7 here, or are you playing the 4 clean? What are you looking to do from here?
No, I think if it depends if he just decides to nudge the 6 a little bit, or if he. Oh no, he had. Oh, okay, yeah, no, you got to play the 4-7. Couldn't tell if he had not enough angle to play that shot, but he had.
Right.
Yeah.
Play the 4 to go up table.
Yeah.
Oscar is going around handling business right now. And like I said, win, lose, or draw, this is great practice for him for the China Open.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
hard
it's
match, easy match, grind match. You know what I mean?
Trust me, it's a really good thing that he's in this situation now and ready to go for that tournament. He's gonna be already in that game mode.
For sure.
He ain't gonna have 6-7 days off before he's in game mode.
Yes.
He's just coming off game mode.
That's a good point.
And he's had to beat some top players.
Absolutely.
It's not like he won your weekly Sunday tournament back at home.
And Oscar goes ahead to move 7-3. Shout out to our Moore Park peeps in the building. Right real quick. We got biggest royalty right here. This is Amar Kang. We're out here in the building, Aaron Conway, and this is what we do. Glad to have players like you in the building, sweating Oscar versus Rodney.
Yeah, it's a
give
good
them
match.
insight.
They're both playing. Oscar's playing really good. Rodney's made a couple of mistakes. Oscar's capitalizing on all of them.
And that's usually the difference.
Yep.
All right, back to the match. AK-47, Mark Kang. All right, Oscar back, set the break.
Yeah, he's breaking the balls good.
Yeah, they're just going up table, and he's having great layouts. They're not getting convoluted.
No. He's hitting it. He's breaking them good. He's hitting it with a center, like there's no left or right.
Just a nice clean
Yeah,
center hit.
and when you hit it with that, the balls they're moving where they're supposed to. Sometimes when you sometimes the spin helps you make balls.
Right.
But with the Magic Rack, it actually hurts because when you hit it with the square dead ball, balls go in.
That's it. That dead ball. I've heard that before.
Yeah, because that English twist the rack makes the balls move different.
Yeah.
That's why he's getting good. He's playing good though.
Absolutely.
Any layout you're playing don't matter. They're all.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So real quick, Amar, what do you think about open bridge versus closed bridge and bridge length? Long bridge, Filipino style versus American, 5 to 8 inches.
Well, I think one of the things is, Filipinos, they have a longer stroke.
Yes.
A person that's depending on your height. If you're
Oscar roll that ball off.
if you're a certain height, most of the Filipino players are not real tall. They're 5'5", 5'4", maybe
Right.
shorter.
Right.
You're forced to use a longer stroke.
Okay.
So you learn how to play with it. Taller players tend to have a little bit shorter stroke because you get a taller player. I'm not saying real tall, 5'10", 6 foot,
Like me.
and you give them a super long stroke.
Yeah.
Well, it's even longer. It's a different control for them.
Yes.
Because their wingspan from their bridge hand to their back arm is longer.
That's me.
So you're already longer in that category. Now you add that much more stick in front. It's harder to control.
Yeah, you'll be in trouble for sure. All right. Oscar looking at a nice little kick here on the Scott Frost style, 2 rails, bring the cue ball back up table. Get a good chance to kick this ball in. Oscar hits it in the face.
Might get lucky.
And he just might gets a little love bump.
Lucky.
But can Rodney hit it with that 3 rail sticker right there?
Yeah.
Just like that.
He hit it good.
Yes, he did. And he opened the balls. The balls
the
are open
balls
and
up a
available.
little bit,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? I've seen players do that. Like balls are tied up. They get ball in hand on a safe. They shoot that ball, break those balls up, and stick you
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, well,
so now the ball's available, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I like the cerebral part of the game. I love watching people get up and run out too, but I like people figuring out the rack.
Yeah.
Could get to learn, why they went that way, why they go this way, why they didn't shoot this shot. Awesome, man. He's just he's pit bull style.
Yeah, he's hitting them good.
You know what I mean?
Got a little hit. I mean, it was a tough hit. It wasn't really nothing there to do offense, to
Right.
come out. You had to hit. You had to get almost
Yeah.
lucky to leave your opponent tough in that situation.
Yeah. And I just like that Rock has been sitting for a minute.
Yeah.
Gets up, drills a long shot. Now he's right on the run out.
Yeah.
You have to get above the 5 though, correct, Lamar, to
Yeah,
play the
so
5 down table?
No,
Unless you
that's
okay.
what a shot.
Come on, man.
He
that
got a
was
little unlucky to
beautiful.
catch the wrong side, but he's got a little angle, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that was beautiful. That's rare to see that from the Rocket. That's pretty rare. All right, 8-3, going to 11.
It's the game score. Oscar on the left. Should be back
It's rare to see Rocket show that much,
Yeah.
much emotion. He
Well,
never
he
does.
got in that situation where, he had to hit that shot hard. That's not an easy shot.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because where the 5 was.
Yep.
It's a different shot if the 5 was a little in a different situation, but he had to hit it hard. And, I think he just had a really bad.
Yeah, no, for sure. So those Rocket play this 3 ball, Omar? Can you push off that one?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know if he can play this combo more.
I think he could play it. He could play. Tough thing is going to be to get position, but what he'll probably do is just take a shot down. Ooh, no.
That's a turn.
Oscar cannot miss those balls on the Rocket. If Rocket is showing some frustration and not, doing what he's supposed to do, then Oscar need to jump all on top of him.
Yeah, you don't want to give him a chance.
How you call that? You don't want to wake a sleeping giant.
Yeah.
All right, choose the front of the pocket. Cut this in and swing right around. Go ahead. That's mine. Then I'm born because of 8 minus. It's all good. All right, Oscar with his super slick stuff. You think he goes 2 rails inside back to the 9 ball? Yes, he does. That's insane. And here comes Rocket right on line. Oh, he was coming at it. He's coming at it. Okay, Kamar, you just make this correct?
Yeah, you just make this and come float over there towards the 9.
Yeah.
You might make the 9, but you're gonna get a shot. And it's the easiest way, center high.
Yeah.
Oh, he missed the whole ball. That ball had to have
He's
rolled
gonna
out.
get lucky, huh? He's gonna get lucky.
That ball had to have rolled
Right?
out.
Yeah, because he's not gonna
miss it that bad.
This chain of events right here
Wow, yeah.
is not leading to conducive rapport. I mean, the 5-9 tied up. He had ball in hand on it too. He could have shot the 2 and the 5.
It's hard to play when you've been sitting for 3 or 4
for
hours.
sure. You know, and
You don't realize, I remember when Bustamante told me one time, he said it takes him 2 hours to get warmed up before when he feels like he's really ready.
Right.
It takes him 2 hours.
Right. That's crazy. But me, myself, from my little bit of experience, I have to warm up.
Yeah.
I can't just play. I will.
Man, look,
it's not even close to my game.
Every time, for myself, when I play, if I start playing and I
Yes.
warm up for like 10, 15 minutes,
Yes.
I set a negative tone because what that gets me doing is, for me anyways,
Right.
I play by feel. Rodney plays all by feel. There's no aiming system. Everything is all feel. It's a touch game, and so. What happens with me, and I know that when you got to send for yourself.
Yes, man.
You get up and it's one thing when you're practicing, but when you're competing, when it counts and you ain't warmed up, you start questioning your technique.
Right.
You start questioning. You start thinking, I don't know about if you're doing
Right.
that, but you think,
Sure.
oh, let me do this a little. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I don't feel
Yeah.
comfortable. Now you're screwed.
Right.
That's what I mean. Look, every sport that there is, basketball players, they don't go warm up for 20 minutes. They're in the gym 2 hours.
Amen.
Light shoot around, go rest, talk it out, get back out there 25, 30 minutes, and they're running.
Yeah.
And they're running.
Yeah.
And moving, sweating. Football.
Yeah.
Them
Yes.
guys are out there how long? Hour and a half. Golf. I went to a golf tournament. Those guys were out
Good
there
sir.
golfers were out there 1 hour and a half to an hour and 50 minutes to an hour and a half. Almost every golfer before they teed off, because if you start in a competitive mindset in a match where it counts, and your body ain't loose, your eyes ain't in pool, your eyes gotta get dialed in.
You gotta get dialed in, yes.
It's a shooting game.
Yeah.
You know,
Agreed.
you gotta see it, and when you jump up there and you ain't played like Rodney ain't played 4 hours, man, you get weird things start happening.
Yeah.
You know,
Agreed.
Every sport is like that, but in our sport, it's difficult because, you know, Rodney's gotta wait. Because of time, you know, you can't just say, well, you know, I mean, really, what you have to do is, I hate to say it, but I mean, I wish I had enough discipline to do it. I don't do it just because I don't want to hold up the tournament. But if I'm in that situation, I should say, well, give me 30 minutes to warm up, and then let's start the finals. You know, give me 30 minutes. I mean, if you think about that, and not taking anything away from this match.
Yeah,
it's not
for sure.
about
We
this
got
match.
that.
We're just
Yeah,
talking
sure.
about pool. You
We're
know,
talking about
Oscar's playing great.
Yeah, I got
But what
you.
I mean is, vice versa. If Oscar was sitting down for 4 hours and
Yes.
Rodney had been playing, you know, you have to, when you're sitting down and the other guy's warm, well, I tell you what, go play basketball with somebody. You go come get out of your bed, put your shoes on, shoot 2 jump shots and play with somebody that's been playing 15 minutes, you might get injured.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, that's
Because you
a
ain't
great
warmed
point.
up.
You ain't warmed up. Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
you
For
might
sure.
get injured.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
And you know, a lot of people we don't really give. I think that it has to be done a little different, because you don't want to see any, just for the guy that's playing sake. You don't want to see them not play well because they didn't get warmed up.
I think.
And I'm not saying that would have changed the outcome of this match. I'm just saying in general, you want people to have their A game when they're competing.
Yes, for sure.
In a
Yeah, for sure. I just wanted to get insight of somebody who's been there and done it,
Yeah.
and not people who, if you ain't never done it and it's not your life, you made a living out of it, to me, you have no right to talk about it.
Yeah.
So, for the love of the sport and as being a sportsmanship, yes, I think you play out every rack. You don't grab a moving cue ball and you don't
No.
concede games.
Yeah.
That's my thing. But, you know, when you're doing it for a living, it's different. But you do have to allow yourself some kind of reason how to stay in stroke.
Yeah.
You know, like I watch Dennis and Shane and those guys, every 5 minutes they run into a table. You know, they stay warmed up.
Look, when you watch guys like Dennis and them,
Yeah.
he ain't ever sitting around when he's
No.
got to play.
Dennis doesn't. Exactly.
No, they just ain't. I mean, they know that. You know.
Yeah.
Sweetie, you can't get out that way.
Oh, maybe she knows the.
You can't. You gotta come this way. This way. Whose child is this? Are you trying to get out? Here, come here. I'll show you how to go. Come here. It's okay. It's okay. I'll show you. She got one.
Wow, he's looking, you know, it is true. You get a chance to pocket some balls and get that rhythm, that all-important
Yeah.
rhythm, to get you back, to get your mindset correct. Because you know that's what it is. You know, it's that attrition. You don't get to stay warm up. That's what I said about Oscar. He lost and he had to play.
Yeah, and he's
You
been
know?
playing back to
Back to back to back. Yeah. So Rodney sat.
Yeah,
Oscar was hitting balls.
yeah,
Pressure.
yeah.
It was a good choice.
No, you might have got a little bit too much on that one.
There you go. And some good shooting by Oscar and
Shooting by
Rocket.
Oscar.
You know, the Rock. You know, tough match. You know, a tough match. And this is what it is. And we all want you to just come back. We'll be at Hard Times. I'm going to thank my man Amar King. Hold on, we're going to slide on in here. Thank my man Amar King, AK-47,
Peace,
your
folks.
man Ron Hanna, my man Aaron Conway. Hang with me all weekend.
And we gotta say, everybody gotta say, we gotta give it up to Raw, man. He does a good job. He keeps the energy flowing in the commentating.
Yo, good looking, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't
Good looking,
keep
man.
it boring. You know, you
You know
keep
what
it
I'm
kind
saying?
of.
We just try to keep it moving. You guys make sure you check out the U.S. Open. You know, go like our page. You know, On the Wire, Creative Media. You know, we're doing some big things in pool. We teamed up with Actors Chats. We're doing the U.S. Open this year in Derby City. So you guys get out there and support those who support you. And the good guys in pool, we got to stick together. So
Yeah.
one love. We can agree to disagree, but let's agree to get money.
Yeah.
All right. Peace out.